Okay, feels a bit strange having my new headgear on, but otherwise I could have had it with a feather in as a fascinator to go to Royal Ascot or something, couldn't I? But there's no Royal Ascot this week. So, bits of paper. Really, really interesting yesterday. I was going through one of my reference books. We will get round to doing some of the class in a moment. Just a quick little chat though first. And just randomly reading about some different moves and things. And in there was a whole bit about Joseph Pilates. I knew there was a lot about him anyway. But apparently, I don't know how much you know about him. He was German. He was in the UK at the beginning of the outbreak of the First World War. And he was interned. He was interned on the Isle of Man, where he did an awful lot of work with troops returning and various people. But apparently he was very proud of the fact that none of what he called his disciples, so the people who did Pilates, became ill or died with the dreadful flu that was at the end of the First World War, that one of the first pandemics in 1918. And we all know that exercise is of huge benefit, but Pilates is even more than just regular, because we are thinking of our circulatory system, our respiratory system, our breathing, circulation, the blood running around, and our lymphatic system. So all the moves that we do are helping us boost our immune system. So what better thing could we all be doing at the moment? There isn't really, is there? And apart from a cardio exercise as well. But Pilates is absolutely fab. It helps us absorb nutrients, it helps reduce toxins. Because we bring ourselves into our correct posture, including our t-shirts, we are then in alignment, which means our internal organs are in the correct place to function at maximum efficiency. So, shall we do it? Let's do it. So today, our program is a mixture of strength, because I know lots of you like to do quite a bit of the weights and bits and pieces like that, so you really feel you've done some stretching, and some more slower exercises which are all designed to boost your immune system. So I'll run through as we go so that you'll know that I think perhaps feeling a bit low today, I'll do those immune system ones today. So first of all, though, obviously we need to loosen up. So we'll be standing with our feet and knees a hip distance apart. And we'll do our customary raise of the arms, and I will do my customary walk back because I can't see my head on the screen. And we'll lift up again. We'll be working, I should think, in 4s and 8s this afternoon. You may see Tony float across the screen elegantly in his large fleece, because he may be altering his sounds. Bring those arms down by your side. And now start to march on the spot. We want those knees coming up really high. Really feel the push into the glutes as we lift and we lower, and we'll add the arms. Okay, so we can think of ourselves, think of what it must have been like in an internment camp on the Isle of Man in the First World War. My goodness, that must have been awful, mustn't it? Especially knowing that there was this terrible, I think it was Asian flu. Was it Asian flu? I can't remember now. But we need to think. Also, the other thing I was faffing about at the beginning, as I was trying to find my list of Pilates principles, there are 8, and our afternoon session encompasses all of those. One of which is breathing and slowing down. So just a little gentle heel and arm float. And up to the center and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And again, breathing out and breathing in. 2 more. Squeeze and center. Squeeze and center. Floating forwards and backwards. For 2 and 3 and 4. And circling around and around. And in the other direction. Circles coming up higher and higher and higher to the sky, where we will swing down. Best not breathe too loud into my microphone. I'll blast your eardrums. And let's keep those going. You can breathe as loudly as you like. Excellent. Once more. And up to the top. Arms out and down to the side. Hands on hips. You're going to have to swivel that round a bit. It's in the way a little bit there. And a hip hitch. So we're working down through our body. Slightly more familiar territory of our loosen up this afternoon. I don't know what you've all been up to today, but I hope you've been doing some nice things. Sorting out lots of admin and things like that. Had a really lovely walk with Zach this morning. He thoroughly enjoyed his 2.5K. It's his statutory hour of exercise. Haven't told him yet that they could go out as much as they like. Okay, and come nice and wide. And swing the hips from side to side. So we're loosening up the lower back, which is one of the things we were working on yesterday. And taking it from there. As I said, we will be using our weights this afternoon. If any of you have your activation band to hand and you want to use them, that's entirely up to you. If you want to add the intensity, please feel free. I'm not going to stop you. Okay, I can't, can I? And slide those hands down. We go into a wide stance side bend. That's it. Keep it going. That's better. It's actually a bit better with that because I think you're slightly behind me. I can move my arms a bit more freely. Come back to the center and bring the arms up and over. And over we go. In a moment I will have to adjust the screen because I'm actually coming off screen today. I can't go much further back, otherwise I'll be actually against the wall. I don't think that would be very sensible. I think I must have nudged it and it's tilting and just not quite the right angle. Lovely big stretch there. Okay, and one more. And then we'll bring those hands up to the top. This is one of the ones I wanted us to do yesterday and I completely forgot about. So we're going to circle down to the right and come all the way back up. And then to the left. That's it. Sorry about the breathing. To the right. And the left. Can you adjust the screen? Tip it back for me. Okay. The sound engineer has arrived. How does that feel? Oh, it's good in the waist, isn't it? And back to the top. And extension, leaning back. Coming down, keep those hands entwined. Separate them round behind. And flexion. All the way back up to the top. Extension. Back down and round, leaning forward. I'm going to come over there a little bit before I hit myself on the wall. Extension. Flexion. Last little bit of extension. Last little bit of flexion. And float those arms down. Just have a little hang down there. And I'll come at an angle. Let the arms swing from side to side. A very good shoulder exercise. Using the weight of the arms to release any pressure in the rotator cuffs. Place your hands on your knees, arch your back, and slowly come back up to standing. We'll get to the roll downs in a moment. Give yourselves a minute just to find your weights while I change the position of the screen. Yes, that's better. It's amazing. It's only about a centimetre out, but it makes such a huge difference to where I can or cannot stand. So, got your weights? Are they heavy enough? Of course they are, Sarah. Okay, are you ready? Yes, we are ready. We're going to do a little series of squats and then we will move on to some other moves. Okay, are you ready? Yes. So, keeping up Keeping the back straight, pushing into the heels. Okay, keep it going. Good. 8 and hold. Okay, come down to that squat. Lift your heels, push into your toes. Remember we did this yesterday? And come all the way back up. Feet nice and wide, weights to the front. And down. Deep, deep squat. Good. 3, 4, 5. Excellent. 6. So this is strength. 7 and 8. Coming back up, bring those feet and knees back in underneath. And we're going to a rather different move today. I'm going to have to pop that round there. It's in the way completely. Bring your weights up, elbows in, and dumbwaiter. Just a little opening action. It's quite hard. 3. Oh, you feeling that? I am. 4. We haven't done this before. 5. Now this is an immune system boosting exercise without the weights. Yay, getting further. 8. 2 more, go on, let's do 2 more just to see how well we're doing. That's it. Excellent. A very small side bend. That's it. It's so lovely in here. It's a really white room and the sun's pouring in. We've got the sunshine music back. What more could we want? There we are. Hand back to the center. Legs akimbo, as they say. Hand deadlift. And back up. And again. Now make this a core exercise by really drawing your belly in. Sound engineer's back. That's it. Next one we'll take into a press, a shoulder press. So up to the sky and down. And back up to the sky. Oh, this is good. Hopefully it's making you feel good as well. Not only will you feel good, it's going to make you look good. And that immune system will be so strong and so healthy. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And one more. And arms out and down and round. Feet and knees back in, hip distance. And fly. Spread your wings. 2, 3. I can't hear the music. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Can we try a little bit of this? Crossing over. Oh, how's that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got some new ones. 7, 8. Oh. Roll through. And we will now bring ourselves to the end of our mats. We'll roll down, place the weights out of the way. You may want them towards the end of the session, you may not. We're going to do our series of roll downs. Tucking our tailbones under and into the floor. And slowly coming back up. Right, so we are ready to make sure that we are in alignment, we're centered, and our core is engaged. So feet and knees lining up, second and third toe, kneecap, hip bone, shoulder. You know the routine. Tilting hollow through the pelvis, tap, tap, tailbone under, level off. Curve in the natural spine. We're standing in neutral spine. We're going to lift the arms up and bringing out and down. And rest the palms on either side of our thighs. Okay, and we're going to just lift up one time, open wide, And bring the hands onto the belly. Take a wide, full breath in, long, slow breath out. Pull those hands away. Pull that belly away from your hands, not your hands away from your belly. Anyone can do that. And release. So in breath, out breath, drawing tighter. In breath, release, out breath. And the next one, I'd like you to go about halfway and hold it there. So you have that wide band of strong muscle to support the back and to support the spine, using our muscular strength to support our skeletal strength. We'll do a series of roll downs here, and then we'll come to the floor to do our mat work section for this afternoon. And so far so good. I hope you've enjoyed yourself so far. We're tapping our heads, neck and shoulders, arms are long and loose, and we're folding ourselves down, keeping the weight evenly balanced between our heels and our toes. We're taking a wide full breath in when we've gone as far as we possibly can, and a long slow breath out as we lift up. And I promise I won't accentuate my breathing too much, so you get lots of sounds like heavy breathing down through your Pilates video later. People will wonder what on earth is going on. What are they listening to? And slowly coming back up. So those of you who are in the chatty group, you will have seen there have been quite a few silly videos going around today. I meant yesterday as well. I did take a little video of Zach on Saturday. I bought him a toy because his friend Ozzy had been to the hairdresser and he hadn't. And as always, when Zach has a toy, it takes between 4 and 5 minutes for it to be completely and utterly destroyed. Even the most expensive ones we sent off for some once, and I think they were about £10 each. And they said they were indestructible. Wrong. Even Cons, those of you who've got dogs, you can get rid of one of those. It's not worth buying them for him. So he just wants to get the squeak out, and once the squeak's gone, he is no longer interested. And Ozzy then has the toy, and Ozzy loves it when it has no squeak. And he will just cut it out. This is nice. So it works quite well, really, and everyone's quite happy. But it's a lovely video of him destroying his duck. Okay, and there we go. How are you feeling? I do hope you're feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better since I've done some Pilates. I was feeling a little bit sort of frazzled today, but frazzles have gone. Now it's time to relax. We're going to roll down and we're thinking of how we're feeling. Are we breathing? Are we concentrating? By concentrating, I'm thinking concentrating on where you're feeling the moves as you walk your hands out in front of you and lift your heels and push into the back of your calf muscles. So concentration is focusing inwardly. We're concentrating on where we can feel that. I can feel that in the soles of my feet, the back of my calves. I'm just beginning to feel it into my thighs and into my buttocks. So once we've gone all the way up the back of the legs, we can then think about lowering one knee at a time and sitting back into the child's pose. We've had to be careful here with the microphone. No, it's okay, it's clear. And hopefully you can hear me as well. Now roll downs and child's pose are both of benefit to your immune system. Everything is level and you are stretching, you're breathing and relaxing and allowing your body to be in alignment and centralized. Okay, so we're now going to come up just to seated, just for a moment or two, purely just to get us into the right position, really. And we're going to have a little spine stretch. I'm sure you all know by now, this is one of my favorites. It's a really good stretch for the lower back, the underside of the thighs. So we'll extend our arms out at shoulder height and try and maintain that height. Can you get that connection of the thighs into the mat beneath you? And breathing in and breathing out. it, lift up. And feel that lovely circle round as we fold one hand on top of the other and go down towards the right. So slight alteration of the stretch. And we lift up. And we change the hands over. And we go to the left. And we come back up. And we do one to the centre. Point our toes. Oh, increase that stretch. Lift up. One hand on top. To the right. Slight different pull in those thighs, isn't there? So we're really having to think about what we're doing, where we're going. How's it feeling? And to the other side. That's it. And then we're coming up and we're circling round and just loosening through the shoulders, through those rotator cuffs, making sure we are sitting nice and tight. Now, you don't have to do that, but I do, because otherwise I would lie on it, and I think that would be fairly disastrous. Okay, so we're coming to our bridge, our shoulder bridge. We won't do many, but I just wanted to put it in here because this is a very important exercise for the part of the immune system part today. It's brilliant for your circulation, for your concentration, and for your relaxation. All right, so I think when you're feeling a little bit stressed, just lie down on the floor, do a shoulder bridge. So I'm waiting to hear reports of people doing that in their local supermarkets when you're told you have to stand 2 meters away from somebody and somebody isn't doing that. I'm feeling stressed, I'm going to do a shoulder bridge. It'd be really cold on the floor though, wouldn't it? Down we go. Unfurl. Arms out and down. Oh, and the microphone is still there. I know you've got wagers on how soon I will lose it, haven't you? Again, think of alignment, second, third toe, kneecap, hip bone, shoulder. And making the core connection, just a light connection, don't have to pull in too tight. Okay, I'm walking my feet a little bit closer to my bottom. Any of you with low back issues, remember you can go to a wide stance. You can come up onto your toes should you wish to. Whatever makes it feel the most and bestest possible stretch for you. So long, slow breath in and out. Hold as we breathe in and raise the arms. And breathe out as we curl down through the back, making that imprint of the spine on the floor as we descend. And check the feet. Breathe out, push evenly into heels and toes. Tighten those glutes, squeeze them very tightly together to push your hips up. Keep them level. Lift the arms on an in-breath and an out to come down. I know some people find this rather a monotonous exercise. Let's try it a little bit differently. Let's come up on our toes. Let's push ourselves up. You'll come a bit higher. And you will feel, I'm hoping anyway, because I certainly can, the front of my thighs are starting to work. So we're changing our dynamic just by changing our foot position. Bring those heels down. This time we'll lift as we did yesterday, and we will lift alternate heels when we are elevated, keeping the control through the abs. So up we come. There we are now. One heel and down. 2, 3, 4. Like walking, isn't it? 5, 6, 7. But feel those glutes. 8. And down you go. Bring your knees up onto your chest and rock gently from the side. Okay, I think I might need to shuffle forward a little bit because I want to make sure I'm in a good position. And we're going to do our single leg stretch now. Now this is, we've gone from an immune system boost to a strength exercise. So lengthen one leg, bring the knee into tabletop, and same with the other. Hands one side of the right knee, head and shoulders lifted if you can. You've got neck problems, remember, we've got microphone in the way. All right, are we ready? Up we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's lovely to have the music back, isn't it? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, go for it, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Drop the head down, have a little rest, have a little rock from side to side. And breathe. Okay, are you ready for the next set? Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's got the activation band on? 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have done 2 more. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, maybe tomorrow, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. Oh, there we are. Feet down to the floor, arms to the side. Now this particular exercise is another one, again, to boost the immune system. Also a very, very beneficial exercise if you have any problems with digestion. It's really good for indigestion, constipation. So any of those things that you need. I know for a fact it really does work. Okay, I've known that one for a long time, so that's been something that I've been aware of from yoga. So coming back to the center. Okay, hug those knees into the chest, have a little rock from side to side, and then bring the feet down, and we're coming over onto our sides. Okay, yeah, I've gone onto the right side too because I haven't crushed my box. Oh, you should have your arms together with your palms together, and then we need to bring them down and bring the knees quite high so we've got a good short body, a nice straight back. Maybe you need a cushion or something underneath your head there. Breathing out as we open and in as we come back. Now I'm sure you've already guessed that this is a really good positive exercise for our immune system because we're still, we're breathing, we're concentrating, and we are in alignment. We're not putting our bodies into too much of a torturous position. In fact, we're almost in a fetal position, aren't we? And we can change this. I'm going to have to adjust my book out of the way. So we'll do one more with the opening on this side. Don't fret, you'll be coming back onto your backs in a minute to do some more active stuff. And we can take it up into a chalk circle. We take the arm up and over and round to the waist, and then retrace fingertips back round. So I come over a little bit. You can still see me. I've still got room without whacking the wall behind me. That's it. And coming over. 2 more. Breathing out. Turn your head in the direction of your arm. Keep your knees squeezed together. Keep your feet together. And everything is very neat and tidy. Let's do 1 more. And bring the arm back. Excellent. And then we're going to lengthen. Up, and we go over on to a back. So we'll stand that up. I can see what I'm basically doing. All right. Single leg stretch. Arm openings. And guess what we're going to do now? We've done 1 leg. We're going to do 2 double leg stretch. How's that then for you all? Remember, you could do a modified version if you're feeling that you don't want to be too strenuous this afternoon. We could always do our little backstroke swim. Let's just do 2 or 3 of those just to get the body moving. So that's 3 and 4. So we know where we're going. We're leaving our core. We're leaving our center, our powerhouse. This is basically what these 5 exercises, the strength ones we're doing today, are what Mr. Pilates said, they're the powerhouse. This is some real strong stuff If you can do this, you're using all the principles, because we're also using coordination, because we're moving opposite arms, opposite legs. So we're going to start with right leg and the left arm, okay? And we go extension, fetch. Okay, so extend behind, extend forward. 3. Okay, not too bad, is it? That's all right, isn't it? 4. We're just reminding our bodies what we want them to do. Okay, and they come down, and we change to the other side, just breaking it all down. So 1, 2, that's better. 3, I think the music stopped. I'm going to change that in a minute, won't I? 4, 5, I don't know if I can do it from my watch. Probably not. 6, 7, there we are, and 8. Excellent. Would you like to have a little rest? Just have a quick rest. I'll put the music back on and have a little hug, just like we do in class. I just get up and wander around and don't do very much. And touch the sky. Should we come back on? Yeah. We have music. All right. So you've got one leg at a time. So now 1, 2 legs, 2 arms, independently to begin. So right leg, left arm. 1, 2. Keep it coming. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just checking my speed. 7, 8. Halfway. 9. And then if you want to jump in a bit higher up, you can. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's it. 8 on each side. Okay, coming forward one more time. Reposition. And now both legs. Okay. And both arms. So take a breath in. One slow breath out. You maybe have enough room to lengthen and extend and step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, feeling it, and 8. Well, you've got a long way to go yet. And have a little roll through with those legs up in the air. Good. Bring your feet back down into the floor. And we will go over to the other side to do the arms to the other side. I have to swing that round me. Okay, so coming onto our side with our arms midway between knees and shoulders. So remember, you're going to have this on video, so you can do it all over again, or tomorrow, or maybe at the weekend. 3. Good. 1 more. 4. I'm getting very concerned. I'm starting to sound more and more like Rachel Holmes. 1. Oops, I nearly lost the microphone. Who's got the biggest bet? That's it. It's not so easy doing this one. Maybe that's why people only demonstrate on one side. Okay, let's have 2 more. Again, I'm just being fairly limited on these ones that are of benefit to your immune system, because I would suggest you do these maybe in the evening when you've had a busy day, or first thing in the morning would probably be one of the best times to do them, just to give yourself that little boost. So if you just pick out the ones that we've said. So you've got your roll downs, your child. So a very easy sequence, really, isn't it? A roll down to a child's pose, to a bridge, to an arms, and an arms on both sides. And then something else, we'll see what else we come up with during the course of this afternoon's setting. I'm going to have a quick drink of water. The next one is scissors or toe drops. Again, a couple of versions, so we can start and carry on. I don't wish to overface anybody, but I know some people want to work at one level, and some people at slightly different level. Now, if you want to put your band on for this one, then please feel free. So again, we'll start just a few with just the one leg. So we have our hand on the thigh, and we just do 4 little drops down. We did this yesterday, so you should be absolutely perfect by now. 2. And we're using our breath to dictate the length of the mood as we move even, as we breathe out to drop the toe and tap the floor, and breathe in to come back up. So bring the leg all the way back up first, and then place it down. Slide the left leg out in front, come up, 4, 3, listen, I'll be quiet, 2, I promise not to sing. Promise. 1. Okay, feet on the floor. And now we go to alternate legs. So remember, you can work at any one of these paces that you choose. Out and in. I love this music so much. Reminds me of happy times doing Pilates with Rachel. Yes, there is such an event. When I was doing the Elevate course with her, and I just learned so very much about Pilates and about me and what I couldn't do, and how much of you I really had to push myself to do things, and things I just could not do, I can do now. And it just makes you feel, and this is like the trigger to that time, which is wonderful. Okay, tiny mini hug there as she rounders off. Now, full version, legs up in the air, arms up in the air. Are we ready? So we will begin with just the one leg going down. The 1, 2, I really like this exercise. 3, 4. So we're telling our body what we want it to do. We're changing to the other side. 1, 2. Have you guessed what's coming? 3. And 4. Okay, so allow your arms to drop down. Lift your head, neck and shoulders. And alternate. 2, 3, 4. Just checking my clock still on. 5. What do we do? 6. 219 calories. So halfway. Now, put your head forward. I think the microphone must be very easy. It's the headphone. I do make a lot of rubbish. 12, 13. I'm enjoying this. 14. I hope you are too. 15. Oh, 16. Famous last words. Well done. Again, I bet you were enjoying it if you had your activation band on as well. Have a little rock from side to side. Oh, you lovely Pilates people. We've got lots more to do this afternoon. We've had lots more to do, including trying not to rock myself with that particular piece of string. Okay, we are now going to do another leg exercise. It's called crisscross. So legs up at tabletop, hands to the fingertips to the temples, and I will begin by extending my left leg and crossing over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Short rest, you okay with that? If it's more than you want to do this afternoon, stretch your arms out to the side and bring in the knee sways, which again is another good immune system booster. As I said, you could roll down to, say, dog, cat, child, do arm openings on one side, go to the other side, go to your back, do a bridge, go to the other side, do the arm openings, come back to your back and do a roll from side to side. That would be a really, really simple, sensible plan for the mornings, especially as we are hopefully, please, going to be coming soon, gradually easing ourselves out of lockdown. Okay, and you can get other people to do this, even if they're not as perhaps used to Pilates as yourself, or they're perhaps a bit older or younger or just different, whatever. Nearly all these exercises can be done by different people. Okay, with obviously overseas there. Are we ready? Fingertips back to the temples. We're going again. Are you ready? Yes. So lengthen the right leg and to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is great. 8, 9, 10. Go fast. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, are you hot? I think it's time for a little bit of quarter. 1, 2, small. Oh, without my feet coming up off the floor. That wasn't very professional. And I'm very, very thirsty. And we're going to use those side rolls again just to get us moving. Excellent. So side rolls followed by a double straight leg lower. This is really, that's one of my favorites. I love this one. Okay, so knees together, feet together, arms to the side, head one way, knees the other. This is very, very pleasurable. You can bring your arms into whatever position suits you. You might want them all the way back. I just like to let them flop on either side. Technical term there, flop. And now bring the arms back down by the side. Reset yourself. So recentering, realigning, concentrating, thinking of all those different things. Concentration, breathing, alignment, centering, and coordination. I started with 3 now, I can't remember what they are. My mind is going whiz, 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 whiz with all those things. Plus all the endorphins are going, whoa, it's great. So, again, here we have a double leg lower. Okay, so we did it with individual legs, and we've done it intermittently. So now we take both legs. Just rest your hands lightly on the outside of your thigh. Lift your head, neck and shoulders if you can. And slowly come down. So you may find you need to have your knees bent and come down. Okay? I'm going to bring my hands underneath my head, neck and shoulders. My neck is getting a bit tired and I don't want to lose my microphone. Any excuse will do. Flexibility as you come up. 3, point as you go down. Flex as you come up. 4, point to go down 5. Flex to come up. Point to go down 6. Oh, I bet you're loving this. Oh, flex. Try not to let your back arch. And we're going to for a few more. We can do this. We can do this. We're loving this. It is such Good workout. If you could do this powerhouse every day, you would be super, super, super fit. There we are. Keep it going. Oh, you never guess what you're going to do next. I don't think you're ever going to speak to me ever again. No, it's not the plank. Next best thing, hug. Yes, it's the 100. That is what we're going to do next. And you know what? The 100 is another immune system booster. So that's one you can add to your little list. Have a rest for a minute. Have sway. Have a stretch in any manner that is befitting the way you're feeling at the moment. And that doesn't mean getting up and walking out of the room and go, oh no, I've had enough. Just adjusting the microphone. Feels very grown up to say adjusting the microphone. Are you ready? We are going to slide one leg, tabletop it. Slide the other leg, tabletop it. Just watch and see where my legs are. And our arms will pulse nice and slow. Keep the head down to start with. 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, left, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, let's go to 50, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 52, 44, 45, 46, work those out, 47, 48, 49, 50, six on the upper hands, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 6, 7, 8, never 100. Oh, do all those things in that back release. Good. Heart rate went up to 109 because it's a static exercise. So we need it to come a little bit back down again. So yes, we do get a little bit of cardio with Pilates, just a little bit, not that very much. All right. Yeah. You know, I think we're just about done in the armpits now. We're going to do some arm work. Again, a couple of arm exercises that will be part of your immune system. Okay, immune system boost. I'm going to come away from that area. So arms up to the top. So windmill arms. So we go down, we circle round, so just lift this up to adjust my position. So I'm to this angle, so up they come. So one goes forward, so they're coming down, and circling around and checking. Yeah. I didn't want to take my bottle of water over, so it's just lurking in the corner there, just off screen. And then the other way. So hold it. Little bit of wind. And then bring the arms back together, and we'll take them out to the side. So we work in that way. If you want to pick up your weights now, feel free to do. Relax. Close those eyes. Just open. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Feel that
an extension to your arm. Push the chest into the pectoral muscles. And come forward and back. And circling around. And circling around the other way. Relax, smooth. Bring those arms down by your side. Lengthen. And sliding your left foot back in. Lift your right foot up before and begin if you need to support the legs. Circle the ankle with your arms. Heart rate's gone down. That's good, that's healthy, isn't it? To just bump it up and bring it back down. And then the other way. And then we'll bend and flex. Good. And then we'll bring the ankle down to rest on the top of the leg. Let's hold it there for a minute. Let's bring it back, our good old friend. Do you remember our old friend where we used to just open the hip by gently pushing the knee forward and releasing? We haven't done that for a long time. I actually really enjoy that, and it's a really good glute stretch in here. Just a little push. I think some of you might experience that as well. Can we do one more? So, and then let's just have one more for luck. So our ankles hanging over the edge of the left leg, fingertips on the right knee as we push away. Oh. And then stretch your arms out wide. I've got room for once. Roll to your right side and hold. And stretch from your armpit to the bottom of your spine. And back up. And roll over in the other direction. Back up and into our piriformis. The last way we monitor it. Finish going through that stretch. And then we can change. And as is traditional, I will let you now have peace and quiet and continue with your left leg. I'm going to have a look at you in your various Zoom rooms, wherever you may be this afternoon. Just nosy really, so it's good to see what you're up to, participants. And unmute you all. There we are. Some of you are still going, some of you finished. Oh, there's Nicola. I didn't see you at the beginning. Hello. And it looks like Sarah didn't have a button there with that one. And there's Amanda. She's down at the bottom.
You're really quiet, Sarah.
Yes.
Am I?
Yeah. We couldn't
Is that
hear you at
better?
all, Sarah.
Sorry?
Hear you.
No, we couldn't hear you at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was
Yeah.
okay till about halfway through, and then
Yeah.
the music.
Was that
I think it was
turned
when you went onto your back. We just
Yeah.
couldn't hear you.
Oh, right, because it's probably going away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the music, I could hear the music more actually.
Oh,
Yes.
dear.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first time with the music and the microphone, so hopefully we can improve. Hello, Carrie, I didn't see you.
Hi, sorry I was late.
That's all right. I don't mind.
I found the music was really distracting, even when we could hear the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. In comparison to the music.
Music comes over as quite tinny.
Yes.
It's not a great sound.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite annoying.
Okay, well maybe we'll leave that for the moment. Perfect my my sound levels first, and then perhaps think about just having some music, perhaps right at the very end or something, when it doesn't matter.
Because even when you're talking now, you're still very low.
Am
And
I?
I'm up to full capacity on my computer.
Likewise.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not sure which one it would be. Hold on a second. I don't want to blast you. Does that make a difference? Is that better? Any better?
No.
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah? Don't
Slightly.
know. Hold on. I think the sound engineer's back. Of course I have, yes. No, I think you did halfway through.
Does the mic need to go closer to your mouth?
It won't.
It won't. You see, in the theatre, you've seen people who are talking, there's these things that are really close to their face.
Okay.
Lost you, Sarah.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, right. We can try that.
Bit fuzzy now.
Too close.
I don't think
Too
too
close.
close. Yeah, it's too close. That better? How's that?
Well, that's still
Still
quite
very quiet.
Marginal.
Marginal. Any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, I've got to keep talking, and you've got to tell me whether it's better or worse.
It's okay without the music. But I don't
It's
know
okay
what
with-
to
So
do.
no music, but how does my voice sound now?
Your voice sounds fine.
That's better?
That's fine now. But
So
I
that's-
wonder if it's when you go onto your back.
Let's try.
Well,
Bear with me. Oh,
Again.
okay. Right, here I am on my back. Is
well,
that any
that's
better?
better.
That's
Better.
better.
Yes.
But there's
Okay.
no music.
So maybe it's just the music.
Maybe.
It sounds
Right
as if you
then.
were just talking to yourself and not us, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to do that.
It sounded very interesting as well.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. I was more fed up that I
Okay.
couldn't hear you properly. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Right, I'm getting the
Yeah.
impression I'm going to have to do this whole bloody thing again. You would have chosen this one. Okay,
It was a tough class.
it was.
Yeah.
We'll do it again tomorrow.
No,
How's the sound now, people?
that's good.
Yeah. Not bad.
Not
Better.
bad. What about George? What? I can't really hear you.
It doesn't sound very different without the microphone.
Sorry?
It sounds
Okay.
about the same as with your microphone. Your microphone.
What's happening now? So that's no music, and that's with the microphone.
There is a little bit of distortion in
Yes.
terms of you coming over.
So how's that? Can you
That
hear me
sounds-
quite clearly now?
Yeah. I think so.
Yes,
Yes.
you can hear me talking, and it sounds like I'm talking to you, and not just mumbling
Yes.
off into Okay. And then if I come onto my side, how's that?
Quieter.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
So
all
you
right?
have gone quieter. I think it's actually just you moving your, unfortunately, you're moving
Tony's
your
turning
head
it up
with
now.
the microphone. I find that when I'm doing weddings, that
Yes. Yeah.
you've got to. It's a technique, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it'll get better.
Okay. So how's that, everybody?
That's good.
That's good. Okay. And how about if we go down here? So there's a split second, obviously, when I'm moving, that it goes a bit funny.
That's more fuzzy.
That's more
Yeah, it's a
fuzzy.
bit of distortion there.
But
Really?
I
you
don't
can
know
hear.
how much of it is when we talk. Are we interrupting the sound for everybody else in terms of Sarah talking?
Yeah.
True.
Possibly. So if you're all quiet for a minute and I just talk, and then when I've counted to 10, then I'll ask you for your comments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How was that?
There's some feedback.
It's clearer
Yeah, there was definitely feedback.
and louder.
Yeah. Okay. It was louder?
I think it was louder than from the class.
Okay.
Yes, it was. It was. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely louder than the class.
Okay. You've turned it up, yeah. How about now? When I'm talking now, is that reasonably clear? 'Cause that's,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's clear. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do you find it easier using the microphone? I mean, did you find talking without the microphone?
No, I find it's easier.
Well,
Because
with the
it's-
microphone.
Just quite a lot of people said that they couldn't hear me when I was down on the floor
Right.
without a microphone. But
I see.
Tony thinks that sounds clearer. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is we wanted to be able to have the music as well, and you need the microphone to be able to have the music.
Yeah.
So that it does. So what have you done? You've impeded me. Oh God, I don't want to be impeded. Have you got feedback?
No.
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 And it's clear. You can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got feedback. Sarah's got feedback.
Sarah's got feedback. Have you, Sarah? Okay.
Well, I thought it was your dog's barking, but it's not.
No. But that's only you, because I haven't heard you for the whole session.
I haven't spoken to her now.
No, I can hear feedback on you.
Yeah, I think
Oh, well,
that.
it could be
Yeah, but I couldn't.
my. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I could hear you, except when you did open.
Okay, how are we now? That's okay. Yes, good. Getting thumbs ups is. Yeah, excellent. So, try with a bit of music. Those of you who've got a few minutes and haven't got to run away, try with the music. I can talk over that. Hello, Gracie. Yes, that's lovely, Gracie.
It's
Oh,
time.
how does that sound now? Answer me, somebody.
It's really, really tinny,
Yeah,
the
I
music.
think the music is.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I think it is. That's right. It's a
I
bit
think-
tinny.
Forget the music.
Yeah.
So what we will do is we'll try and perfect the sound from me, and then we'll think about music at a later date, probably.
I would take a vote on who actually wants music.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send a message round. And hopefully you'll get it.
I mean, I would say in a live class, the music is a definite plus.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worked so far on this. And if you watch videos on the internet,
Yeah.
the music it's coming through as a completely separate thing. So the quality of the music is good.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. So I wonder if it's because it's coming through my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
Don't know. Not through. Is it coming through the speakers? Okay. Okay. It doesn't sound as good as it when it comes through my Bayern box, does it? No. I think that's the difference. Because that.
Do you play it through the same machine that you're taking the video on?
No.
Can you do that?
Can you what? Sorry?
Can you do that so the music comes out of the same machine that's taking the video?
Yeah, it comes out of the same machine that's doing the video, so the music will come out of the Mac.
Because I think it's because it's a recording and it's not a good recording that it's coming out of me. But if it was coming out of the same machine.
Yeah, it's a digital recording, so it shouldn't be on iTunes. It should be.
Right, you've now exhausted my technical input. You'll be pleased to know.
But what does Gracie think?
Gracie thinks it's time for a walk.
Okay, I'm going to leave you, Sarah. Thank you
Yes,
very
I
much.
think it's time for everybody.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah. Bye.
Everyone, have a good evening.
Thank you, Sarah. I thought it was a great class.
Thank you.
Yes,
Hopefully
it was
see
a
you
great
tomorrow.
class.
All right,
Yes,
excellent.
don't feel
Thank you.
Don't feel defeated by technology.
Oh
'cause
no,
the
I
block
shan't.
is
No,
good.
I shall just get a hammer out and smash it.
Thank you very much.
No, it'll be fine.
Okay, bye,
All
Sarah.
right, bye bye, bye bye, everyone.
Thanks,
Bye.
Bye bye, bye bye. Claire, did you get your messages?
Yes, I did. Thank you. On the original.
Okay, okay. Did you see that one about having to have me as part of your in your address book?
Yes, I added you as.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'll see then if I can send you a message in the quiet group if it works now.
Yes, thank you. I wasn't getting anything on the quiet group.
No, it's weird.
On the other one, because you'd taken me off. But the moment you put me back on, they all came through again.
Weird, isn't it?
But
Because
I have
everyone else,
you as a contact.
three of you, there were just 3 of you who weren't getting the messages, and everyone else was. It's really strange.
I don't mind being on the chatting.
The noisy one. Okay. Have a good day. Thanks, Claire. Bye bye. That's it. End meeting.